If you have any questions or messages, again, post them on my page and I'll get back to you at some point. So, yeah, wherever you are, just know that there's somebody there, and that's my backup message today. Also, don't forget, walk your own path. Only you know what's best for you, so trust that inner guide, because it will never do you wrong. So enjoy, sending out love and blessings to you all tonight, or today or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for listening, and I will be seeing you guys next week, same time, same place. Thanks for tuning in, and have a wonderful week, and I will see you again next week.
Hello everyone, good to see you. It's that time again. Welcome to the Vibe channel, and thank you for tuning in with us on whatever form of media you're joining us on A1R Psychic Radio, as well as Moonstruck TV. We are so glad to have you here this evening. I hope you've been having a wonderful day and a wonderful week so far, and hopefully we can make it just a little brighter by having you spend this time with us this evening. Let me just say, if you've been watching the shows prior to mine, thank you so much for tuning in to see everybody. I love having you join me, but we have such amazing readers here. All of the shows are just phenomenal. So if you're tuning in just to see me, thank you so much. But please do not hesitate to check out these other amazing shows that come on before mine and the 2 days previous to today as well. But we're always glad to have you here. As announced, my name is Angel Confetti, and I am your hostess for the evening. And I would like to just start out with some basic messages from Spirit for you guys, for the overall listener audience. I asked Spirit this evening what they wanted me to share with you, and I was guided to pull a couple of cards for special messages. And in case you don't know how this works, basically when a reader pulls a card for an entire group, I know I never quite understood this before I became a reader, but I wondered, how can one card apply to all of the people that are listening? And what happens is Spirit is all-knowing, and they have information from all of the universal knowledge base. So basically, they already know who's going to tune in and watch this show, not just tonight live, but also in the coming week, who's going to watch the replay. And they know what message is the biggest message that the collective of the group that's going to tune in needs to hear. Now, some people it's going to resonate more than others. Some people need to hear it more than others. But they know on some level, if you're here listening, this applies to you. So you may not actually resonate with the, excuse me, started to drop my little crystal here. If you don't resonate with the entire message, that's okay. But there should be something that you can take from it. And that's all we ask, is that you just listen with an open mind to what Spirit is trying to tell you, because your mind is going to catch whatever information from this message pertains to you. Some people, the entire message is going to make complete sense, and you're going to feel like this message was specifically for you and no one else. But that's the beauty and the magic of Spirit messages. They know exactly what you need to know when you need to know it. And they have told me to use this specific deck this evening. I love this deck. It's one of my go-to decks. If you are looking for a great overall starter deck and a great daily deck that applies to almost any type of subject, any topic, it's great for both tarot readers and oracle card readers, and it's a little easier. It takes the tarot and puts it in the format of an oracle card so that it's not quite as complicated. It's easy for everybody, but it's the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And you can use this for almost anything. A lot of cards you can only, decks only are good for certain types of readings. They're theme-based and meant for a short-term type of reading for specific things. Maybe it's only really good for business or relationships or things like this. This is a great overall deck that can pertain to anything that you're asking about. But the first card, they actually had me draw 2 cards for you guys. And the first card is Patience and Planning. And they're telling me that everybody needs to hear this. I'm turning it so you can see the 2 columns there with some bright light coming down from it, shining down from source. And basically, they're saying everybody needs to hear this, okay? Patience and planning. Good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink of what's in front of you before continuing right now. The number 7, which this card has a number at the top of it, the number 7, is a physical card, reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. And so basically right now with the new full moon energies that just came in over the last few days and the shifting energies that are happening in the coming week, they're saying don't act abruptly. Don't be too impulsive. With any big decisions, stop and pause and take a moment to think about things. Weigh the pros and cons. Look at things from a rational point of view and just take your time and seek advice from Spirit. Ask your guides, pray, ask for help in this matters that are of importance, because if you do, you will make the right decision and good things are going to come. And they're telling me that this then applies to this particular card as well. If you do this first step, then you are going to receive victory and success. Okay? Victory and success. So when we go to read the victory and success card, it's a number 6 card. It says, good news is on the way. The qualities of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that often follow a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how you are triumphantly came through it. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your example. You've worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life where you'll become wiser. You have become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Now always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back because you deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. That can be the hard part for all of us, right? We don't even realize. So don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future, and realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. And they're telling me this applies to all of us in some way, some form, whether you just came through a big hardship, a long time of adversity, or whether you just went through a short-term challenge. We've all experienced something in the recent past that was a struggle and that gave us quite a hard time. And they're saying, okay, you've come through a bunch of things recently. Now's the time to step back, take a few moments, take some deep breaths, and now plan your next steps. That's the first card, remember, the patience and planning. And then the second card is the victory and success are coming. I have been getting multiple readings from Spirit and channeling different beings telling me that the newer energies that are coming through in the next couple of months are going to bring through some great victories, some great successes for the majority of us, especially us light workers. So if you take that important first step and stop and now look at things from a outside perspective and take some slow, deep breaths and relax and take everything into account of what's going on, and then take simple steps to plan your next big actions, they are going to bring you success, manifestation, and abundance here very soon. But first and foremost, ask for assistance. Then secondly, have gratitude and believe, okay? Trust and believe that it can happen, and it will. And know that as long as you trust, you can manifest anything in your life. But you have to put that gratitude out there, that grateful spirit, and you have to put that trust out there and believe it in order to attract those energies. Okay? So I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little encouragement, a little inspiration for this week, because I know some of us have gone through some really difficult things, but good times are coming. They're promised and guaranteed. I can't guarantee when they're coming exactly, but even count the little things, okay? The little things lead to the bigger things, so don't take those for granted. All right, I would like to take a couple of callers tonight, and it looks like we have one on the line already, and it looks like Carla in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I would love to connect with Carla. Carla, are you with us?
I'm with you.
Hi, Carla. Good evening. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And what can I do for you this evening?
I'm just looking for a general reading.
Okay. You just overall whatever Spirit has to come through for you?
Yes.
Okay, great. I can definitely do that. I'm calling in all of your spirit guides now and any spirit that want to speak with you. And I am feeling several big, strong energies. You have a couple of really very strong angels with you. In fact, I'm hearing archangels. Like there's a couple of archangels that are following you, are guiding you, and really interested in your life at this point right now. I'm sensing Archangel Michael, who he's really big with a lot of people right now, but especially people that have a bigger purpose of helping others in some capacity, whether they are going to be light workers, whether they are medical providers or counselors, or just really wonderful people with working with others. He tends to take a big interest in them because they help others in such a huge way. So I'm hearing he's with you in a very big way, and that he is protecting you, protecting your energy, and wants you to call upon him anytime that you need him, because he's always there. But also Archangel Raphael is with you, wanting to help heal you in different aspects, and also being with you to help heal the others in your life and around you. So they're not your main guides. They're just a couple of archangels that your soul is very connected to. I feel like you've worked with them in past lives as well, which is another reason why they are close to you. And they just really want to make their existence known, and you can actually tune into them when you meditate as well. If you meditate, pray, just have quiet time, you can actually call them in, and sometimes you may even feel their energy, or with your eyes closed see a certain color related to them. With Michael, you often see a deep blue or purple, and with Raphael you'll actually see greens, shades of green from his energy ray. So they want to let that be known, so that you call on them and work with them as often as you feel that you need it.
Okay.
But let me see what else their actual overall message is for you. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energy right now, either around your employment, career, or something some kind of decision that is going to be related to ambition. So your finances and abundance and things of that nature. So basically, it's a real energy, but basically what they're showing me is an energy of improvement and an energy of successful manifestation coming in here very soon. I feel like right now is the perfect time for you to be very positive and work at the laws of attraction. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those, but you can look up a lot of information about it online, different kinds of affirmations you can say, ways to be positive and draw things to you. Because right now they're telling me they are working very hard to bring all this positive energy around you to help you manifest success right now. And it may take several months to actually see the full benefit, but you are going to start seeing that success play out with opportunities opening up, as well as just little things happening that you aren't used to happening and going your way, is what I'm being told.
Okay.
They're saying that this is going to be positive energy all the way around you, but specifically in that arena, you're going to see the most benefit. So opportunities financially, opportunities employment-wise, and as far as creating and manifesting abundance in those areas. Okay, I'm also keep hearing uncle, that you have an uncle energy on the other side. Okay, this one, I'm hearing mother's side. Mother's side, and he has dark hair, short dark hair. He just basically is saying that you have a bunch of family on the other side, and he wants you to know that he is kind of has taken it upon himself to step forward and speak on behalf of them, to let you know that he liked I don't know if you heard the card reading that I gave right before taking your call, but he said he really liked that because that applies to you in a big way coming up here in the future. And from the standpoint of your patience paying off and success coming through. And he wants you to know that he and your other relatives that have crossed over are there helping with this, that they are helping your guides. They are helping to point you in the right direction and guide you to the right choices that need to be made to help make this happen. So he just wants to know that you have a lot of love on that side, a lot of, you have a cheerleading section is how he's showing it to me. And that they just really want you to know that you're very supported. And they said that you've worked very hard at quite a few things to get you to some success, but you felt like a lot of it hasn't paid off regardless of how hard you've worked at things. And he's saying, please don't be discouraged. It's going to come through very soon for you. You're going to start to feel more appreciated, and you're going to start to see those benefits of your hard work. So hopefully that gives you some encouragement there. But he's saying whatever opportunities come up, you can't go wrong. There's going to be a couple of really good opportunities, and neither of them is the wrong answer. Just follow your heart and go with your gut, because everything they're bringing in is spirit guided and going to be beneficial in one way or another. So don't hesitate to worry about what decisions you make. Just do some careful planning and looking at it just to see which one you think would make you the happiest. And that's really all you need to do, is choose the opportunities that you think are going to make you the happiest, because he said either way, these opportunities that are coming in are all from the light. They're all from the good side, so you don't have to worry about which you choose.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. Well, I need to move on so I can take another call, but thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you listening, Carla, and good luck with everything. I feel like I just feel like everything's going to start improving and looking up. And that goes along with what I was getting for everybody right now, but I feel it even more specifically for you. I can feel like there's this golden energy around you right now that I feel is trying to gear up to take you in through the next few months to help bring all that in for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great week. Take care.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, great. Well, hopefully we keep getting really positive messages like that. That would be wonderful. So I would like to go ahead and take another caller, and it looks like we have Tiffany in Orlando, Florida on the line. Tiffany, are you with us?
I am. Good evening,
Hi.
Angel.
Good evening. How are you this evening?
I am blessed. In yourself?
Oh, me too. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining us. What do you have on your mind this evening?
I've just been kind of going through a rough season, and I just want to see if you perhaps see the light at the end of the tunnel that I really haven't. Trying really hard to conceive, and just been kind of going through a little bit of a financial rough patch, trying to get a house and stuff. So a lot of adult decisions and moves happening this season for sure.
Yes, it sounds like it. And yeah, I'm calling in your spirit guides right now, Tiffany, and they are, yes, they're like shaking their head. Yeah, like poor Tiffany, she's so blessed in so many ways, but the ways that she wants the most seem to keep evading her. And that they are sad for you, and they love you so much, and they want you to know that do hang in there. They're saying some things play out this way because they're part of a bigger, more important lesson that you're going to learn, and some things don't happen until divine timing, because you need to go through other things first to help prepare you for those moments of importance. So,
Okay.
as difficult as it is, and it can be very painful, I know, to go through these hard times, they just really want to encourage you and let you know that all of that is really blessings in disguise. And at some point it's going to be revealed to you, and you're going to see that you really did have to go through those things to get you to the point where the happiness and the joy can truly be enjoyed and really felt in the biggest way possible. They're telling me some of the things that you've wanted and desired, if they had happened at the time that you had desired them to, things might not have worked out in the best interest for everyone. It may not have worked out the way that you had hoped. It wasn't the best.
Feel that way sometimes.
Okay, good. And it wasn't the best scenario, the best situations at the time. And as painful as it can be, because we think we're ready and we want these things to go a certain way, they're telling me they try to protect you because they know better. They know the overall situation. They know that it's going to be that much sweeter and that much better for everybody if it happens at a different timing. So they're asking, please just try to look at it from that perspective, no matter how hard it is at times. Please try, as difficult as it is, to be patient. And they said you have been. They said you've been very patient.
Yeah.
They said
quite some time. It's been years.
Yes, I was going to say they're actually telling me you've been more patient than a lot of people, others would be, and more patient than they feel that you need or should have to be, I guess is the way they're putting it. I can't exactly tell you, and I, as a psychic, have chosen not to actually answer specific questions around conceiving and babies and things of that nature, just because so many things can change, so many things can come up, and choices and things can get in the way. But I can tell you that I feel like you are, whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen within the next year or two, and I feel like you're going to make peace with it, whichever way it goes. And I feel like overall, you're still going to have opportunity to be a mother in some capacity. I can't say whether it's actually conceiving a biological child, whether it be adopting or anything else, but I just really feel like you are going to have opportunity to be a parent, to be a mother, that you are going to be blessed. And I feel like your guides are really saying